Hey, my name is Eric. I wanted to give a little testimony of a few conversations I had with Sylvester. I have a project car that I was talking to him about that I was frustrated with. I had a pretty big engine problem that happened with it, and it was going to require me to pretty much take half of the engine apart inside the car. I thought I had bought all the parts I needed to fix the problem. He told me that I was going to encounter problems or encounter more problems. I had more or less dismissed him, saying that no, I know what I'm doing. I should have it all figured out. And fast forward to a few weeks later when I actually start working on the car, I discovered a much bigger problem than I thought there was. And right then and there, I thought of the conversation I had with Sylvester saying that I was going to encounter problems. It's to the point of where I had to pull the engine out of the car. Fortunately, I had a spare engine, but while I was reminiscing on the fact of what he told me, I decided to check the other engine that I had bought. It was supposed to be in very good shape, low mileage, and from what I could see, it looked fine, but I ended up taking it apart a little bit further and finding similar damage, enough to where it would have been a major problem. So I caught it ahead of time, thankfully. I think that was God's plan. But regardless of that, both the engines are fixable. It's going to cost, a few $100s a piece, but a lot of time and a lot more frustration. And I don't have I've never taken an engine apart and put it back together myself. I've seen it done, but I told Sylvester that what was going on, and that I wanted to find somebody that would be able to help me, at least kind of hold my hand and help me through the process. And so again, fast forward to a week or two later, I'm at the parts store getting some parts, and one of the guys walks from behind the counter. He happens to work there. It's an old friend of mine. It's somebody that I haven't seen in years. He's actually helped me with stuff like this in the past, but it wasn't on my own personal cars. It was on other friends of mine. But then again, so there goes back to the story of Sylvester told me that I was going to come across somebody that would be able to help me. And sure enough, a friend of mine I hadn't seen in years happened to be standing right in front of me as I'm getting more parts. And we, link back up and get connected. And I ask him, like, hey, can you potentially help me with this? And yeah, he was more than willing to help me out with it. So now it's just a matter of time. But those two separate conversations that I had with Sylvester and him telling me what was going to happen, and that ended up being exactly what happened in both cases, and then some. So, it doesn't always happen when you want or how you want and in your timeline, but it's God's plan. So that's all.